Hi everyone, this is Venkat. Today I am going to explain about forms. First of all, you should know what are forms in Focus 9 ERP. Focus Forms is used to develop and deploy forms applications. The form application can be your modules in Focus ERP. The form application provides a user interface to access SQL database in an efficient and tightly coupled way. The applications can be integrated with Java and web services to take advantage of service-oriented architectures. Okay, so these forms basically we use in inputting the transactions. So what happens in ERP is we develop forms. Now how these forms will get stored into the database. The user will input the data. Okay, the data will be inputted in the form of forms. Okay, whatever data we enter in forms, it will be pushed to a database. Before pushing, there is a process. The process means like whatever the entry you make, there are cross-link tables. It will process the data into different sections and it will store into the SQL database. Okay, that is how the data will be entered. Okay, once it is entered, once the input is stored in the SQL database, the user can extract the data in the form of reports. Yes, in the form of reports. So between these two, user and reports, there are some queries written in SQL in the backend. So with the help of those queries, the data can be extracted. So I will show you how to work on forms in Focus 9 ERP. To work on forms, first you need to log in into your company with your credentials. Once you are logged in, you need to go to settings. Before that, I want to tell you in Focus there are default forms available module wise. I'll just show you in the financial accounting you have transactions. Under transactions, this is the purchase tab. Under purchase tab you have purchase voucher is one form, purchase return is one form. Under sales you have sales invoice, sales returns, cash sales and hire purchase sales. Then you have journal entries. Okay, these are also forms, okay, which are related to finance. Okay, then like this you have default forms. First you have to decide for which module you want to implement the forms. Let us take example of purchase module. Okay, I will show you how to design a purchase module forms. Okay, let us take local purchases. Okay, so to design the form, first we need to go to settings. Under settings we have configure transactions. When you click on configure transactions, you will see the menu. Okay, you will see this menu, configure transactions. Under configure transactions, in the bottom you see document customization. Okay, document customization. Okay, click on document customization. Okay, here these all are your default forms when you open a new company. We are trying to implement purchase module, so let us implement the forms. Okay, let us implement from purchase order. Okay, we have this purchase order form. You just click on this. When you click on this, the default purchase form will be open. Now you see here you have masters, which masters you want to include in the form. Okay, in case if you want to include a warehouse master, okay, if you want to include a department master, you can include it here. Okay, then you have miscellaneous tab. Under miscellaneous tab you have some preferences. As per your requirement you can check these preferences. Okay, so you can check, like if you don't want to restrict account 1 or account 2, you can check these preferences. Okay, Also you can have one more tab called edit screen. Edit screen means like here we have fields. You can insert the fields. Okay, in every form there is a header part, okay, and there is a body part and there is a footer part. Okay, if you click on edit screen, you have body part and footer part. If you want any fields in the body, you can create here. Okay, if you want anything in the header, you can click on edit layout. Okay, in the header you have this narration. Okay, now I'll just show you how the forms looks like. Okay, default forms looks like. I'll go to purchase order. Okay, this is my purchase order form. I'll just click on new. Now you see this part. Okay, this part from this header, this is called form header part, and this part below to the workflow is called body part, and the down what you are seeing here, this is called a footer part. Now I will explain you how to insert fields in the header, body as well as in footer. So let us take this purchase order as a basic form, and we will use this form to create a new form. To do that, you need to go to settings, click on configure transactions, click on document customization. Now I want to implement a form called local purchase order. Okay, I click on purchase orders. Then here I have an option called create voucher. Okay, can you see here, create voucher? Okay, there is an option called delete also. You can delete the form. Okay, see here, if you are trying to delete these basic forms, it will not allow you to delete. It says you can't delete this voucher because these are the default forms available in Focus 9 ERP. So using this purchase order, I am creating a new voucher. When I click on a new voucher, here you see the title has come new document type 44. This one I will change as a local PO. Okay, local purchase order. Here if I want to insert any masters, I can insert. I want to insert a cost center master. Okay, I want to insert a cost center master. Then it will ask me the position where I want to insert it. Okay, I just select this and press update. Once I update this cost center is inserted in the header. Okay, then it will ask me where to place this form. In the right hand side you see here I have financials, transactions. Under purchases I want to place this form. I click on purchase and click on update. Once I update this, I will show you here. I'll just relog in it to see that form. Once I relog in financials, I have transactions. Under transactions I have local PO. Okay, like this you can insert the forms. Now you see here I have inserted the cost center in the header. I can see the cost center here. So like this you can insert the masters in the header as well as you can insert the fields. Now I will show you how to insert the fields in the header. Not only from the settings, you can even insert the fields from the menu level. You can just click here, you can click on settings. So you can use either configuration settings or this also. Now if you want to insert in this particular voucher only, you can just click on the settings, just go to the edit screen. Okay, edit screen. Okay, this is the body portion. I have a discount part. Then I will just add the field here. I will just add the field here. I will say I am adding a field called freight. Now here I have a formula. If you want to define a formula, you can define a formula, or you can give a value. Okay, now here I have an option called add to net. If you want to add this freight to net, yes, you can add, or if you want to deduct, you can add. Okay, like this you can add the fields. Also you have a properties here. You can, if you want to use any properties, if you want to make it mandate, you can make it mandate. Okay, you can make it mandatory. Without entering this, the voucher will not get saved. So like this you can set the properties of the field. Okay, I'll just update it. Now I will show you whether this particular field is inserted in the. Now you see here the field is inserted, but this is inserted before quantity. So this you have to make sure this has to be inserted after the gross. Now I go to the same edit screen. I go to freight. I click on freight. Okay, here I have an option called position. Okay, in this position I will select after gross. If you want to insert that particular field between quantity and rate, you can insert it. Before quantity also you can insert, or between quantity and gross also you can insert it. So I am just inserting after gross. I'll just update it. I click on new. Now you see I have my freight after gross. This is how you can insert the fields in the forms. I have shown you how to insert the fields in the body part. Now I will show you how to insert the fields in the footer parts. Okay, after that I will show you how to apply the formulas. Okay, click here and click on settings. Okay, if you want to apply any formulas or any fields, you can click on the, you be in the same voucher and you click on settings and you go to the edit screen option. In edit screen you have a footer part. In case if you want to add any footer field, like if you want to add round off, okay, round off field. Okay, again here it is given as add to net, or it is add or deduct. I will just say as add. Okay, then you can give number of decimals, how many decimals you want in the round off. Okay, in case if you want to give any default value also, you can give it here. Okay, like this. Okay, update it. Okay, after updating, just go into the same voucher and see whether this field is added or not. Okay, I go to the same thing. See here in the footer the round off field is added. Okay, now you see here I can see all these fields which I have inserted. I can, when you put the cursor on the net amount, you will see your gross, discount, freight and round off. Okay, your gross, discount, freight is in the body part and your round off is in the footer part. So it will add all these fields one by one and it will show the net amount. Now I will show you how to add the formula to these fields. Okay, I just go to settings. Okay, I just go to settings. Now I have a discount. Now here when I click here, you can see this pen option here. You can click here to edit the field. You just click on the pen option. If you want to delete the field, there is a delete icon here. You can press on the delete button. Okay, I'm just pressing here. Now here I have a discount behavior as percentage and gross. If you don't want to give percentage, you can, if you want to give one, if you want to give value also, you can give it. Okay, I can give it also value also. So if you give amount, that amount will be deducted. If you want to give it as a percentage, you can give it as a percentage. Okay, okay, here if any default value if you want, you can put it. Okay, this is a non-financial voucher, so we don't need to do post to account or anything here. Okay, I'll just click on apply. Okay, and also I'll tell you how to insert fields inside the menus. Okay, so those can be done in the header part. So for that you need to go to edit layout. Suppose I have a narration field. I want to increase the size of this particular narration. I just click here I'll just come here. I have a maximum size here. I'll make it as 1000. Okay, 1000 characters. I'll just apply. Once I do this, my size will become 1000. If I want to add any fields, like in the PO, okay, I will click on add field, okay, and I'll say reference. Okay, if any fields are added in the previous documents, even those fields you can use. It will show you here, or you can give any other, like in the PO mainly it will be like quotation, okay, quotation reference, okay, quotation reference. Okay, I'm just again, you have a data type here. This field you can, if you want in number, you can put in number. If you want date, you can make it as date. If you want time, you can make it as time. If you want to give it as fraction, you can give it as fraction. Okay, I'm just taking as text. Okay, my character size I'm making as 60 only. Okay, one more thing here I want to tell you. If I want to move this field to the top, here I have an arrow button. I can move like this. Okay, I just update it. Okay, now you go and see inside the form, this field is added, quotation reference. Okay, if I want to attach any document in this, yes, I can even do that. Go to settings. Okay, I go to edit layout. In the header part, I'll say add field. I'll say attachment. Now here the data type you have to select as a document viewer. For attachment, you have to select a document viewer and just click on apply. Okay, just update it and close it. Now you go into the local PO. Now you see you have a quotation reference as well as attachment. You can attach the documents here. You can browse, or you can attach the document file here. You can attach like this. Okay, like this you can attach it. So there is a limitation for the attachment. Okay, so based on that you have to allocate your files. Okay, like this I have done the field insertion. Okay, I have inserted the fields. Now I will show you how to take these fields into the menu level. Okay, I'll just go to the same settings. Okay, I have in the edit layout, I have these fields. Okay, I click here. Now I want to give a menu group name. Okay, I'll just say general. Okay, I'll just give this group name as general. Okay, I just copy this. Okay, I apply. Again I come to attachment. Okay, only these two fields. Okay, here I have a group name here, attachment. Okay, I update it. So only two fields I have put it in the group. So I'll just show you how that group will show here in the form. Now you see, before I was having quotation reference and document attached number. Now I cannot see this. So these fields have been moved to this tab, general tab. Now you see, like this you can even insert the menus here. Okay, so I have shown you how to insert the fields in the header, also in the body, also in the. Now I will show you how to add formulas inside the forms. Okay, I'll just go to settings. Okay, here I'm going to edit screen. I have discount as well as freight. Okay, in the footer I have a round off. Okay, I'm inserting one more field called net value. Okay, net value. Okay, decimals I'm taking as 2. Okay, this add to net, no, it should not add to net. I am saying as not applicable. It is just a calculation field which is a informative field. I am treating this as an informative field. Okay, I am just click on apply. Okay, update and close. Now if I go into the form, I can see the net value here. Now what I will do is I will enter some data here. Okay, I have an item. Okay, my quantity is 10 and my price is 25. Okay, my gross is 10. Okay, so my freight is say 12. Okay, Now you see here, my gross is 250, 10% of discount is 25, my freight is 12, so it is giving me 237. Okay, 237. Okay, if my round off is 1, okay, so my round off is getting added as 238. Okay, if I want this 238 figure in the net value, okay, this particular figure in the net value, so what I do is I'll just save this voucher. Okay, I'm just adding again vendor. Okay, in general, if I want to add, if I want to type any reference, I can type it. I can do the attachment as I said. Okay, in the item I'll just select as FG. Okay, okay, 10% of discount, 12 is my freight. Now I can see this is my total net amount. Okay, my round off is say -2. Okay, this has become 235. So if you want to subtract, you can give -2 also here. If I want this 235 to populate here, what I'll do is I'll just save this voucher. I click on previous so I can see this voucher. Okay, now click on settings. Okay, now I want to apply a formula. How to apply a formula? Now I am applying a formula in the footer. Okay, here I have a net value. I'll go to the preload option. Okay, here I have a preload. Here what I do is I have a gross. Now I have a gross. Gross means it is GR. It will show all the variables here. So you need to find out what are the variables. If I want a total gross, it is TGR. Okay, then I have a discount. Okay, discount is my SB1. SB1 is my input value and calculated value is for discount is SB01. Okay, then I have my freight. My freight input is SB2. My freight calculated value is SB02. So what I need is I need to put a formula here. Okay, I need to put a formula here. What I do, I just give a symbol as and. Okay, TGR plus, okay, TSB01 plus TSB02. Okay, then I want that a round off to be calculated along with this. So my footer value, you see my round off footer input, all footer values it will give as SF. SF means it's a footer. Okay, SB means it's a body. Okay, SB means it's a body. So mine is my round off formula is SF01. So I'll put as SF01. Sorry, SF01. Then I press OK. Once this formula is inserted, click on apply, then update. Okay, when you do this, click on the existing voucher. Now when you click on the net value, okay, it is, see, the calculation is wrong. So what it does is it has added. Okay, it has added. So for 250 it has added even this. Okay, so we need to minus it. So here the formula what we applied is wrong. I will just show you again. I think a discount we have added, we need to minus the discount. Yes, I'll just select OK and apply again, update and close. Okay, now I click here, I got exactly 235. So I defined the formula, whichever formula it is defined, it is showing exactly the net value. So like this you can apply the formulas. Okay, now I will show you how to apply the formulas in body also. It is same like what we have applied in footer. Okay, same field I will put there also as a net amount. Okay, I'll go to edit screen, I'll just say add field, I'll go to say line total, I'll just add it as a line total. Okay, line total. Okay, here my behavior will be value only. Add to net, it will be not applicable, it will be after gross. Okay, then I go to my preload formula. Okay, I'll go to preload formula. Here it is a line value, so I don't need to apply as a TGR. I just put it as a GR minus SBO1, okay, plus SBO2. Okay, this is my line value. Okay, like this I can apply. I say okay, then press apply. Okay, close. Now you see here I got a new field called line total. Okay, now my quantity is 10, rate is 25, 250, then 10% discount, then freight. As soon as I press tab, I'll get 237. Okay, 237, because I am not calculating any round off here, so I am taking only a line total here. Like this you can apply the formulas in the body level also. So you can even apply the logical formulas. Okay, how to apply the logical formulas I will put this in the next video. Here I am just covering only the creation of forms. Okay, now the form is created. Okay, now the form is created. Okay, now you see I have all the data here. Now the form is created. Okay, once the form is created, now we will create another form. Okay, another form which is MRN. I have settings, configuration settings. I have document config customization. In these you search for material receipt note. Material receipt note. I click on material receipt note, then I click on create voucher. Okay, then I will name this voucher as local MRN. Okay, now I want to this form in the financial transaction under purchases. Okay, again I want to insert that master cost center here in the header. Okay, here I will show you one more option, how to copy the fields from the another form. Here I have option called load masters. I can even copy the masters from which voucher I want. I will say local PO. Okay, in local PO I am just selecting this and just press OK. Okay, the masters will be inserted. Okay, then I will say I want to copy edit screen fields also. So I will click on load fields. When I click on load fields, here it will ask you from which form you want to copy. I'll just select local PO and I will select these options, whichever fields I want to copy. I will select it here and then press OK. I'll press OK. So all the fields will be copied here. Like this you can copy edit layout fields also. Okay, load fields again. I go to the local PO. Okay, I can copy narration is already there, so I copy quotation, reference and attachment. Okay, I just say press OK. So all the fields will be copied here. So this is one way of minimizing your time, and you can copy any required fields. If you see it is available in other forms, you can copy here and then update it. Okay, now if you re-log in and go to the transactions, if you re-log in and go to the transactions, financials, transactions, under purchases, you will see local MRN form also. Okay, so this is a inventory related form, so it is giving a message that you need to tag warehouse also. So I have not tagged the warehouse, so immediately it is giving a message. So I am going to tag the warehouse in header. Okay, here I have an options in miscellaneous. If you want to update FA, you can update FA also from here. Only if you want to update stock, you can update stocks. Okay, I have other inventory options also here. Whichever is feasible, you can check mark this. Okay, as per your requirements given by your client. Okay, then also I have a voucher abbreviation here. By default, the abbreviation number will come. If you want to change, you can change the abbreviation name also here. So I just update here, I close it, again I go to the local MRN. Now you see I have a vendor account. All the fields have been copied from here, but there are no footer fields copied. So I want to copy a footer fields. I go to settings again. Okay, I go to edit screen, I go to footer. Now I will say load fields. In load fields again I will select the local PO. Now I want this round off and net also to be copied. Okay, I press OK. Now even those fields are copied. I'll update it, I'll close it. Now I go to the local MRN again. Now you see I got my round off as well as net value. Now we have created two forms. Now after creating two forms, you need to test the data first. Okay, after testing, if all the calculations are through, then only you have to link these forms. Okay, linking of forms is called design workflow. So I am also telling you what is design workflow. Design workflow means a relation between one form to another form. Okay, form A is linked to form B. So in our presentation, form A we are treating as local PO, form B we are treating as local MRN. Now I will show you how to design workflow. Okay, I'll just type design workflow here. I click on design workflow. Okay, when you click on design workflow, here you have workflow names. Okay, I have procurement, I have sales. Now I want a local purchases workflow. Okay, I'll just name this. Now here what I want is I want my local PO. Okay, when I type like this, just double click here or drag and drop here. Then I have my local MRN also here. Okay, between these two I want to have a relation. Okay, so I right click here, I'll just say link. Okay, then drop the link here. So the link will be generated, means it is related. Okay, now I want some key fields between these two forms. I double click here. When I double click here, this workflow settings will open. The link value I will select as quantity, because mostly you will see the quantity only when you are receiving MRN. Then my key field will be my vendor account, my item. Okay, these two will be my link fields. Also I have properties here. Okay, whichever is feasible, you can click the properties also here. I am just giving load base document details. Whatever details available in the base document, I am telling to load those details into the linked form. Okay, so if you want to make this link as mandatory, you can make it as mandatory also. So without giving any link, the voucher will not be saved. Okay, I have an option called link cannot exceed the base value. So whatever PO you have raised, the quantity, it should not be exceeded. So even you can check mark this. Whichever is feasible, you can check mark this and press OK. And also you have a map fields. Okay, here I have a document number to document number, so I don't need a document number here. I'll just remove this, or yes, I'll just press OK. See this document number, local PO document number, I want to insert to some other field in local MRN. Okay, you can do that. So if you don't want, you can delete this field. Okay, even time, if you don't want, you can remove it. From vendor to vendor, cost center to cost center. So this is the base document and this is the link document. Okay, the left hand side is called a base document, which is your local PO. Link field document is your local MRN. Okay, so quantity, gross, everything is getting copied. Line total I don't need, so round off also I don't need. Okay, net value also. Okay, I'll just click on map. line total also it will calculate automatically with the given formula, so I don't need this. So I have covered many of fields mapping here. Okay, I press OK, then I go to definition, I go to settings. Okay, I press OK. So now these two documents are linked. Okay, now I'll just relog in it to check the workflow. Now you see here I have my local PO. Okay, I'll just save this voucher. Once this voucher is saved, this voucher should be available in my local MRN in the pending documents. Now you see here pending local PO. Why this one is showing is because we have linked these two documents. When I click here, all my local POs will be appear here. Okay, I'll just delete this PO. Okay, I'll just copy. We have an option called copy to clipboard here. You can copy and paste from clipboard. I'll just delete this. Okay, again I'll copy this, copy to clipboard, paste from clipboard. The same document is copied here. Okay, I save this. Okay, once I save, I go to local MRN. Now you see this document is available. Please make sure that whenever you are linking the documents, there should be no data. Okay, once the data is in, the linking cannot be happen. Okay, so please make sure that whenever you are doing an implementation, there should be no data when you are linking it. Okay, authorizations, linking, everything has to be set only after the implementation. Linking has to be given, but before linking the data should be erased. Okay, you check the linking. If everything is perfect, your customer confirms yes, the linking is working fine. Okay, then you can implement the authorization. Okay, in the next upcoming videos I will tell you how to do authorization of these particular forms. Okay, here we have covered all the forms, their fields creation, inserting their fields as well as their fields formula definition. So here we have finished how to implement forms in Focus9 ERP. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my video, please subscribe.